Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Yes, they are still hanging on to the rapture. Now, the rapture is going to happen Christmas and Hanukkah. Yes, they're still hanging on. I'm convinced when the Most High sends the angels for us, they're going to swear up and down that's the rapture. So I am convinced these folks are going to hang on to this all through 2026 and beyond. They're never going to give up on this rapture thing. They would rather believe in the rapture than atone for their sins. They don't want to atone for their sins. They don't want to make good by giving reparations and just doing the right thing. They don't want to do the right thing. They would rather hang on to this idea of a rapture, of escaping their crimes and their sins. Unbelievable. They are so desperate, they'll just jump from date to date. And like I said, our Heavenly Father is not the author of confusion, but they're sure making him seem like he is. He's not flawed. Christianity is flawed. He's not flawed. He's not giving them multiple dates. They're the ones that keep jumping from one calendar to the next, jumping from one date to the next. And you look so foolish. And no matter how foolish they look, they just continue on, you know, looking for more calendars and more dates. Go figure. Go. It's just funny to me. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. Yes, some of them are really this ridiculous. They really truly are. And the worst part is you're going to see some of the same faces from previous months that still believe this rapture is going to happen now during the Christmas and times of Hanukkah. And these are the same ones that believed it was going to happen back during September and October and November and now December. It's not that the faces are changing, the faces are actually not changing. So let's get to it, y'all. All right, let me share my screen. Yes, so this may get painful, but bear with it, y'all. Bear with it. These people are weird. And it just, when I listen to them, it makes me grateful that I got out of Christianity. It really does. It makes me grateful. I would never want to be affiliated with these folks at all. I'm sorry. If you are a Christian and you're listening to me, I'm sorry, but I would never want to be affiliated with these folks at all. So let's get started, y'all. Give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Guys, literal goosebumps. I forgot about this one. But the song was playing on the radio. I showed you the clues from the dark side about crystals and rapture. The Bing Crosby song. Let's say, I'll be home for Christmas. The Mandela effect. Jesus Christ. Changed the lyrics on this song. Goosebumps, guys. Goosebumps. This is Jesus Christ. Bing Crosby used to say, I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. If you remember that old song, look at what Jesus changed it to. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. You can plan on me. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas. We can plan on Jesus Christ. We're gone this year.
Jesus Christ is coming for the rapture on December 21st during Hanukkah. December 21st is the new moon and winter solstice, when Queen Esther was taken to the royal palace for the wedding. Psalm 45 is the wedding of the Messiah, and we are the queen taken to the royal palace of God, where there are many palaces prepared for us by Jesus in the Father's house. Your robes are all fragrant with myrrh and oud and cinnamon. From ivory palaces stringed instruments make you glad. All glorious is the princess in her chamber. She is led to the king. With joy and gladness they are led along as they enter the palace of the king. The fragrances of myrrh, oud, and cinnamon are winter fragrances. So Jesus could be having this scent profile at the rapture because of the winter solstice and Hanukkah. Then Purim, the second feast of Esther, is in late winter, so we shall see.
The altered calendar. Oh, sorry about that. Trying to get it. Is right beside it. That includes January and February. Right? For those who are still saying, I do not know the meaning of 456, the Lord said that time is off. The Lord showed me that time is off by 4, 5, 6. That is what I heard. And others have heard also. So what would that mean? We take from the original calendar, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th month. And this one over here is the new calendar. March, April, May, September becomes the 4th month. October, November, December. And since September equals 7, December is now September. Not 9. I'm not trying to call the ones who saying the 9th month wrong, because we know that it was altered and that would make it the 9th month, but the original makes it the 7th month. All right. All right. We're on the same accord here. All right. That's important.
I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could go either way. It could go either way.
The Rapture is back on, and we are about to get the greatest Christmas present of all time. So I know we all thought that it was going to happen in September, and of course we were disappointed when it didn't, but that doesn't mean that it isn't going to happen this year, because I still feel like we all heard that it was going to be in 2025, and we are already a third of the way through December, so we only have a few more days left, and a lot of people have been coming out and saying that they are getting visions that it is going to be on December 25th. Now, the guy who had originally sold his car in preparation for the Rapture said that he just realized that he had the craziest gift that was given to him last Christmas, and you guys are not even going to believe it. It was an alarm clock. So he had this coworker who gave him an alarm clock, and at the time he didn't realize that that was God putting a time limit, get it, a full year on when the rapture was going to be. And what better time to take us home than Christmas Day?
The alarm was literally a 1-year alarm clock for a potential rapture.
And I'm not the only one who is feeling this way. Check out some of these comments from people who are also feeling this in their spirit. This person said, "He is coming, my friend. The Lord showed me that he will be home for Christmas." We won't be here on Christmas. The rapture is coming. Too many signs show 2025, which is exactly what I was saying. There are just too many signs. And lastly, this person said, someone had a vision that Christmas presents were still wrapped. Guys, chills, because the presents will still be there because we are going to be raptured. And I know that this might sound silly, but I've been debating, is it even worth it to buy Christmas presents because we're not going to be here to open them? But I also feel like there's something really poetic about putting them under the tree and knowing that they're going to be there, and that is going to fulfill the prophecy of the unopened presents. But let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas. How are you going to ring in that day? Because we are going home.
It's not a lampstand. It's a menorah. It's a freaking menorah for Hanukkah. Jesus is standing next to a menorah. The 10 virgins is a Hanukkah story. On the 10th month for the 10th virgins, it's December.
So now they're saying a Christmas rapture. You heard me right. Jesus said no man knows the day or the hour. And like I said last year when they were making all these predictions that it wouldn't happen on those dates, people got angry at me. It didn't happen. I'm going to play this and then I'm going to respond.
Christmas rapture. Oh my goodness. I was going through my drawer and I stumbled on just the most amazing rapture clue about a Christmas rapture. Oh my goodness. So it goes back to December of last year. And December of last year, I wasn't really thinking about
He goes on to talk about an alarm clock that he got. Have we not learned anything? The Bible not only says it once, but twice, that no man knows the day or the hour. And in context, I'm specifically speaking about the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew 24:36 says, but concerning that day and hour, no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father only. Matthew 25:13, therefore watch, for you do not know the day or the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. So if Jesus says you don't know the day or the hour, that literally means you don't know the day or the hour. So if you say a specific day or the hour, I can give you a 100% chance it's not going to happen on that day or on the hour that you give. Could it allude to the Feast of Trumpets? Sure, absolutely. Heaven's Feast of Trumpets, though, which can be different from the earth's by days or so. Whenever you try to guess the day or the hour, you try to make Jesus as a liar. And God doesn't take that kindly. And I keep having to tell you guys, Harold Camping, he kept doing it. God struck him. An angel of the Lord struck him. He had a stroke, couldn't talk. God shut him up for a time. Don't let that be you. Hit follow for more. Many of you have dreams that you're confused about. You know that the dreams are from God, but you don't know how to interpret them. Some of you have dreams about spiritual warfare, about apocalyptic, and a lot more things. But in this month's class, we're doing a detailed class teaching how to understand biblical dream language, common dream patterns, like you have reoccurring dreams, apocalyptic and prophetic dreams, dream symbols and interpretation keys, from numbers to colors, different things like that, and a lot more. You can see it on here. Please hear me on this. This is not a live class. This is pre-recorded. But for those of you that do want to take part in it, inbox me the word join on Instagram and a link will be sent to you to sign up. Or you could click the Eventbrite link in my Instagram bio or story. If you're watching from TikTok, you could click the Ironic Learning link in my bio as well. If you're watching from YouTube, it'll obviously be in the description box of the video, or you could click the link in my bio as well. The information will be in my comments as well. Be sure to bring a notebook, piece of paper, whatever to write, because it's going to be a lot of information. And we also have a freely included live Q&A the first day for those of you that have questions concerning dream interpretation. That's first come, first serve.
Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is December 13th, 2025. Tonight, after sunset in Israel, will be the 24th day of Kislev, the day of the great shaking, according to Haggai chapter 2. This right now is showing December 6th. Remember on December 6th, there was a 7.0 earthquake in Whitehorse, Canada. December 6th, a 7.0 earthquake in Whitehorse, Canada. And I talked about that in my video, Final Warning, 7 days to Kislev 24, magnitude 7.0 earthquake in Whitehorse.
Guys, the Bible may very well tell us the exact time of Jesus' return. In Luke 21:29, it has the fig tree parable. And it says in Luke in 21:30, when they now shoot forth, you see and know of your own selves that summer is now at hand. Keep that in mind. That summer is now at hand. Now look at this. Now you go to Amos chapter 8 verse 2, and it says, and he said to Amos, what do you see? And I said, a basket of summer fruit. Then said the Lord unto me, the end is come upon my people of Israel. I will not pass by them anymore.
The world is ending on the 25th of December. Yes. Ebono, this Ghanaian pastor don't talk. Say God don't prophesy. Give her. In fact, he say God tell her by himself. Now God come meet her, come tell her. Jeje. So say the world end on the 25th of December. See what me I want to talk so. And they don't they build ark. Nigerians, start contributing your money now. I don't want you to say okay on the 25th. Person will call the tell me say please now make I enter your ark. I don't need that. So send money to my account. I will drop my account number. Everybody starts to contribute. The earlier the better. No begging. You don't go beg for January to December. Reach the time of end time of the world. You go still the beg. We don't take her. So I beg. Start to contribute your money now. I want to start to build ark. One I mean want to do for if you don't pay, no ark for you. Keep joking. But by the way, so God did not say any day to take away the war is on the 25th. Hi. What you going to do now very week? Anyway, start contributing your money now. Simple.
Well, it don't matter what she say because nobody's going to be raptured on the 25th. Okay, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I just want y'all to see how far gone these folks are. And she did say it in English. You just didn't understand her. She actually spoke the whole thing in English. But look, y'all, these folks, I just can't believe how many videos are out there. And there's actually a lot of these people believing that Hanukkah and Christmas this year is the rapture and they're going to be out of here. So we know what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. And then when January come, it's going to be the New Year's. And then, it's going to be all these different dates in January and February and all through 2026. We know what's coming. We know what's coming. So, yeah, so the rapture lives, y'all. The rapture lives. And there's no shortage of Christians out there keeping it alive. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude so you can see in these final days, yes, there are many that are delusional and they will be until the bitter end. So y'all, I'm going to conclude. So I do have another live coming up at 5:45 and it's going to be on Venezuela. The US is surrounding Venezuela and we'll get into talking about that at 5:45. So I will see you then. Please enjoy the rest of your afternoon and don't forget to run and get your hair products at 30% off at lisacrafts.etsy.com. Shalom, family.